say it last time? Is it Blohm?
Blohm. I saw the video of you with tritonal. You're like, it's Blohm, man.
When I was producing back in the day, that was only 2 years ago. I've always been more, I guess, musical. I've always wanted to make it more about the music. You can tell the song's like 6-7 minutes long. It was, I couldn't even imagine playing that song on the dance floor, but I wasn't thinking about that when I was making it at the time. Now I'm kind of meeting in the middle with, trying to make it musical and dance floor friendly.
I recently watched an interview with you. You said Above and Beyond was one of your biggest inspirations.
Yeah.
What would you say is one track by them that you've just taken with you that's helped you in your journey?
You know, it's gonna be funny because I'm very bad at track names. I just listen to music. I don't really have it on my iPod or anything. I just pop it on Pandora or something. I'm pretty sure it's Dream On Little Dreamer. That's my favorite song by far. Can't Sleep. I love all that stuff. Just really a thorough, weird, atmospheric stuff.
Definitely.
I'm really into like taiko, electronic stuff. Stuff that isn't what you would hear on a dance floor. Just good electronic music.
Right.
I had the opportunity to work with Sterling Fox, and then we invited Tritonal to join us and help us create this masterpiece. I guess just curating. Being able to hit the radio with a good song, something that you're truly proud of, is probably like my biggest goal right now. Is to be able to make it, the best it can be and liked by as many people as possible. To be honest, I don't feel any different than I feel a year ago. I get excited for about 5 seconds, and I'm like, what's next? What's next? I feel like the day I find some point where I'm comfortable is the day I step away from being a musician. I want to constantly be working towards the next goal, I think that's really important. In any career, it doesn't matter what career, musician or doctor or whatever, you constantly want to be, pushing towards the next goal.
What is the next goal for Paris Blohm?
Like I said, just you have one radio hit, where's the next one?
Yeah, just move on to the next one, right?
I think it's just constantly trying to outdo yourself. Colors was a chance to make something amazing, something that would work on the radio as well as dance floor and be good musically. I'm at this point where I can't make just one thing that sounds good to listeners who are listening in the car. It has to work in my set. People are like, I hate the radio, but an artist's dream is to be heard by everyone, and the only way to do that is to reach the radio and cast the net. And it has a lot to do with my manager, just really putting the puzzle pieces together, and that's why it's important to have a team. There's no way I can do this by myself.
Yeah.
Every great artist has a team behind them, and if you really think they don't, then you're living in the dark. Because every great artist has a team.
Good friend of mine, Paul, he wanted me to ask you what your take is on ghost producing and what your feelings are about that.
Ghost producing is, to me, a thorn in my side. It's an insult, I think, to artists in general. It's not my place to call out anyone. If that's what you do, that's what you do. In the end of the day, this is a business. People get paid for what they do. And some people have the money to make shit happen. And for me, I've just been so into this kind of music for so long. I know good friends who use ghost producers. I can't talk crap about them. That's their thing. But for me, I think that it's just not what I would ever do.
Yeah, Paris Blohm, ghost producer for Paris Blohm.
Right. It's prevalent in the scene, but good music is good music, and I think that's always going to last.
So tell us a little bit about the video that you just recently filmed or working on.
Honestly, I have no idea.
You have no idea?
We did our part, and now it's sent off to. It's in Amsterdam right now they're filming more stuff. It's funny, the internet is a huge fucking web where you do your thing over here and it shakes to someone else and they do their thing, and you really never know what's going on. I didn't meet Tritonal. I met Tritonal for a second, but when we were working on the whole track, we didn't really talk in person ever. It was only on the phone or on the internet. We live in a very strange but awesome time where people can work together without being together. It's really special to be able to do that.
Is there any plans in the future for you to be touring with Tritonal? I know you're doing that a little bit coming up here.
This April. No confirmed dates I can talk about, but it's going to be a big tour. Right now I'm on the Colors Tour for Paris Blohm, but this is going to be like the Tritonal Paris Blohm Colors Tour.
You've posted a few times on your Twitter and Facebook. I have to ask about it. About custom T-shirts, given out to your fans and stuff like that. Is there merch that you're planning on coming out with? Or?
I want to get to the point where I can start making shirts for free, giving them out for free.
Okay.
I think it's weird, like asking people to buy my stuff because them wearing the shirt is like props to me. Like it's like wow, like they're a fan. I mean, at some point, like my manager wants me to set up a merch store, but I really want to like. After this tour, invest into like a bunch of free shirts and give them out to as many people as possible.
That's amazing.
I mean, I can't promise that's what's going to happen, but that's what I would like to do.
That's great.
I think it's just they've been there since the start, or even if they're not there from the start and they want to wear a shirt, like I want to give it to them.
Definitely. Was there anything else you wanted to say to your fans?
Just thank you so much. There's every day it's growing so much. It's still surreal to me. Constantly reminding myself that. Not to take it for granted, that I'm living the dream, honestly. It's hard work.
Yeah.
Don't anyone ever forget that. But it's great to know that I have thousands of people supporting me. Great. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.